Good morning, students. Today we will start our computer course. We'll start with lesson number 1, which is Introduction to HTML, Working of the Internet and the HTML. See, computers are widely used for a variety of applications. When computers are connected with each other, they share resources. Such group of connected computers is known as computer network, and the internet is the collection of such multiple computer networks, hence it is known as network of networks. On the platform of internet, a distributed information system exists, which is called the World Wide Web. That's the full form of www. This is important to remember for exams. Another important thing I would like you to mark and keep. The notion of web was conceived in 1991 by Tim Berners-Lee while consulting with CERN. That was in Switzerland. So basically, if you talk about HTML, what is the full form of HTML? The full form of HTML is Hypertext Markup Language, and it is basically used to design the web pages. Alright, so you see different web pages that we see in internet are basically designed in HTML. So it is a language which will help us to create our websites. So we make the web pages using HTML. Now we will see, you can see the picture of this person here, and over here you can see the full form of HTML, Hypertext Markup Language. Okay, now this HTML was first derived from another language which is called the SGML, which stands for Standardized Markup Language, which was developed by the ISO standards in 1986 to facilitate the sharing of machine readable documents. Alright, so first thing, we'll start with a simple HTML document. So you can see here, suppose you want to print this paragraph on rainbow in internet. So how do you need to write? Now in HTML, all the commands are known as tags. We call them tags. The starting tag is HTML over here, and the next one that we have used, you can see here, it's the head tag. Now any tag has to be started and closed. So starting of the tag, you can just write in the bracket, as you can see over here, head, and this one that you see slash head is the closing of the head tag. Then here you see title started, title closed, and in between the title you have written about rainbows. Then the body tag is the tag which actually prints on the web page. The content of the body tag will be visible in the web page, and the title that you write over here comes on the title bar when you open the web page in the browser. Okay, so now talking about the body tag, see they have used H1. H1 is basically a heading tag. When you use H1, it comes in little bigger size. Then you can see another one, P stands for paragraph. So one paragraph you can write between the P tags, and then the other paragraph again you have used the P tag. Then this body tag which we had started, we are closing over here, and the HTML which was started right in the beginning, so HTML closes. So this is the basic structure of a HTML file. You start with HTML, after the HTML comes the head tag, and between the head tag comes the title tag, and then followed by the body tag, and closing of body and closing of HTML. Any tag which has to be opened and closed are known as container tags or paired tags. There are some tags which you don't have to close, you can only start it. So those are known as single tags. Now here they are talking about tags. A combination of opening and closing tags along with some content between the two tags forms an element. So it forms an element. Then an HTML element may be empty or can have some attributes to specify. Now you can see in the picture here, they are showing a syntax how to write the tags. So opening tag, we simply write the tag in the bracket open and close, and when you close it, closing, you have to use a slash, and the content that has to be printed is written between the two. So this is how we use the tag. For example, you can see here title tag they have used, and in between what have we written? About rainbows. So about rainbow is the title over here. See another tag they have shown, H1. H1 I told you is a heading tag. So H1 and closing of H1. Alright. Now we are actually, I am going to explain you how to actually do in computer. Alright. Now when we start in school, computer lab, actually in your book they have given according to Linux. But you may not have Linux operating system in your home computer. So we can do it through Windows also. So I am explaining you how you will work out these programs using Windows. Okay. So what you will do is, you can open either Microsoft Word or maybe Notepad. Notepad will be good. So open Windows in your computer. Inside that you will open Notepad. In Notepad, you will type this entire program, what I discussed just now. So just type it as it is written over here. Once you complete writing the whole program, starting and ending with HTML, you will have to save the file. So what you will do, you will go to file and use save as. In the file name, suppose you write p1.html. Any name you can give, but .html is compulsory to write. So give the name of the file over here and click on the save option. So your file will be saved. After that, you will open Internet Explorer or maybe Google Chrome, whichever browser you have in your computer. Open it in that, and there you go to the file menu. You go to the file menu and select open option there. So file menu and open. In the open dialog box, choose the file name that you had given. Like we have given name p1.html. So find out that p1.html and click on open. So you will see the file will open like this, as you can see over here. Now the title rainbow comes in the title bar, about rainbows, and the paragraphs that you have written will be visible like this. Again I am repeating. First you will have to type the program in Notepad, then after typing you will save as p1.html, that is the name you will give, and then you will open Internet Explorer or Google Chrome, and there you will do file open and find out that p1.html, and you can open it. So you will see the content. If that file was there in the desktop, you can even double click on the file and you will see the output. So the output will come like this. Okay. Now talking about the structure of HTML document, I have already told you the first tag that we use is the HTML tag. Alright, and then comes the heading. See, they have used another program here. So at home you will do practical also. You practice that first program. Then second program you will write like this. See, HTML head title about rainbows, same file. Body you will write H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. Now these H1 to H6 are called header tags. H1 is the largest size and H6 is the smallest size. So after writing all this, what you will do? You will go to save as and save the file, give another name p2.html and then double click on the file name and you will see the output coming like this. You see where you wrote H1, no, that is coming in big size. Then H2 little smaller, H3 little smaller, H6 is the smallest. So your output of this word rainbow is coming in different size as you had used different size over there. Alright, next talking about P tag. P stands for paragraph. When you start and end a paragraph with P tag, it will come as a paragraph. It's very simple. Then there is a tag called break, BR. For example, inside the body, you write like this. First example, BR. So if you have written BR, what it does is it brings the pointer to the next line. You have written one more time BR, so it will leave one line between the two. And you will see there will be a line gap between the output of these two lines. Alright. So BR is basically to bring the pointer to the next line. Okay. Next is pre-formatted text. If you want certain formatting to come as it is, as you write it in the notepad, then you can use it in pre. For example, suppose you are writing like this, pre, this is first line, then little space, second line, little space, third line. If you don't use this pre tag, then it will come, everything will come in one line. But if you use it like this, then as you have written over here, the output will come in the same manner. Alright. So that is the pre tag. Then you have, next is bold tag. B stands for bold. If you want certain words to come in bold, you can write B over there and end it with the B. So this word first will come in bold effect. Suppose you want something in underlined, then see here they have used U tag. U stands for underline. So that word first will come underlined. Suppose you want something in italics. So for that the command is I. I stands for italics. Then the next one is strike through. If you use S, that is strike through, then it will show you like a line, in between. So it comes in the strike through effect. You have to try all this in practical, type these lines and then you will see how the output comes. Then comes the P tag. Inside that they have used TT, that is typewriter text. So it comes in the typewriter type of font, that is TT. Alright. Then in this table they have shown the use of some more tag. I will tell you, like small. If you want small size, then you can use small tag. If you want big size, you can use big. If you want something like today's date you want to write, whatever date, suppose 12th. So you want that TH to go up. So for that you have to use this SUP, that is superscript. Suppose you want to write the formula of water like H2O, the 2 goes down, So for that we have to use sub tag. Then acronym tag defines the content as an acronym. It will show as an acronym. So you're writing definition of any topic, so you can use DFN tag. If you're writing a quote and you want it to look little different, then you can use the Q tag. Alright. So what I want you to do is you all practice these tags till here. Try out all these things in practical and see how it works. Then next time we will continue with this chapter. Okay. Okay, so that's it for today.